We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, two gone. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
3-1 to Martinez.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Now batting, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. And a foul pop behind the plate. Caratini is there, one down. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. And no swing, apparently, ball one. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
First baseman, Red.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
So 1-1.
Nope. 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi.
Leading off to the net. The first
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. At the plate, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right back at the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball one.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So one away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Pitch on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Bounce to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1.
Back outside.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Left side. He had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Victor Robles. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Standing in now, Caleb Smith. Strike taken, the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Third inning, no score to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Caleb Smith goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Ball 2. The 2-0. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So in now for Chicago, Sean Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 0-1 the count. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Gibson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now here's another fly ball, this one carrying out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me the same at-bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? First pitch of the at-bat. And he popped him up. Coming on for it is Hicks. But it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
The right fielder, number 5.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Victor.
Stepping in now, Victor Caratini. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bodie.
The second baseman, David.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryant.
Fouled away. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In for strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
The batter.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. Bryant stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Victor Robles. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. The 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding into the box, Caleb Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches. And if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2-0 count, the pitch. Out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike two, swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. And set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's the pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Sean Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit to short. Adames scoops it up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran.
The pitcher, Kyle Gibson.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in,
The
Kevin
center fielder.
Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, David Bodie. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Caratini over to his left, and that retires the side. At the plate, Willie Adames. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. In now, Mike Yastrzemski. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No outs, nobody on. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 16.
Victor Robles digging in now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So here's the Mets pitcher, Caleb Smith. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch coming, here it is.
Bryant.
Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Chavis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting, left fielder.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 31. Aaron Hicks.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jeff McNeil has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Brad.
Number 33, Brad.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Murphy. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Oh, what a play! He goes to first. How about that?
Your attention, please. Pink hitting for the Cubs. Number 12, Evan.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. Renato Nunez will try to get his club a little nice. 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Willie Adames. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Osich has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Gallo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. 2-2 to the Mets catcher. Grounded weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Robles is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 13.
Stepping in, David Bodie. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nope, that's a
That
ball.
misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count even at 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. Dylan Betances comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Ryan. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 12, Kyle
And he fouls this one off.
Schwarber.
Comes set and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Davis. Your attention
Now
please.
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
I got to count
Well
0-2.
behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away.
The right fielder, number 31.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a look and a throw back to second. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Tonight's ball game won the final. The New York Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Caleb Smith pitches well enough to get the W. Kyle Gibson pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.